cancer diagnosis is one of the most life-altering things a person can hear. It doesn't just impact your body, it hits your mind, your spirit, your entire world.
I had been not feeling well for about a year and had an incident where I had a really bad headache, and I drove myself to a hospital and had myself checked out. And before I could even gather my goods to go back home, my phone rang, and it was the doctor. Said, "Don't leave, you have cancer."
So early in my career, saw in the community how regular people are affected by a diagnosis that may be the worst news of their life. And at that time, what we tried to do is we tried to match up a cancer survivor with particular patients who had the same type.
I was in treatment and I got a call from Leonard, and he said, "Hey, this is Leonard from CanCare. I'm here to help you through this journey." And it was great because immediately I felt like, okay, here's somebody that gets me, who understands what I'm going through.
What I love about the partnership between AON and CanCare is that CanCare has been able to do that on a broad scale that transcends a neighborhood practice, that crosses state lines.
You were able to pull me out. You did it. You pulled me out. So what a blessing you were all along and still are.
The team from CanCare joins me now. I've got Darcie Wells, President and CEO of CanCare, and Susan Sabo-Wagner, Vice President of Clinical Innovation from American Oncology Network. Ladies, welcome. Susan, nice to meet you. So, nothing more important than pure sport with this diagnosis. So, how did this get started?
Our founder was in her 40s when she was diagnosed with colon cancer, and she saw the women around her who just felt so helpless. And she said, "I'm going to do something about this." And so she created the organization 35 years ago.
How old is she now?
97.
Perfect.
Yes, it's wonderful.
And now I'm guessing there's a ton of technology now that you lean on to make these connections.
It's amazing how times have changed from literally recipe cards that we used to use to match people. And now we have sophisticated technology and algorithms that help us match the right patient to the right survivor volunteer so that they can provide hope in their cancer.
So people are similar life stories, similar age groups, similar diagnosis.
That's right.
And you have stuff for family and caretakers as well?
Absolutely. I mean, the caretaker role is so critical, and they're pouring themselves into the patient and oftentimes not taking care of themselves. And so we'll match them with a caretaker as well.
And I understand you have a book for me and the audience.
I do, and for the audience. This is CanCare's new book, Hope in the Face of Cancer, full of stories of survivorship, and we're giving those away to newly diagnosed patients across the country in hospitals.
So Susan, how is AON getting involved with it, the American Oncology Network?
American Oncology Network is a large network of community cancer practices. So when patients are diagnosed with cancer in communities, they seek us as providers for the medical treatment, so for all the physical needs. And we have now partnered with CanCare for the emotional needs for our patients. And so we're very excited to kind of kick this off because we know that we can only do so much for patients, from that physical perspective. And so we know that Darcie's organization and what they're doing there is so important for our patients and for cancer patients all over.
So the awareness must be high about what these guys are providing.
Absolutely.
What kind of feedback have you been getting?
The people who get supported by us, get that survivor by their side, just tell us that it's like a breath of release, just that hope that they give. And what we're seeing is that, after their treatment, they're coming back and saying, "It helped me so much, I want to pay that forward."
Got to be very satisfying. One of the things that happens when people have a major life event is they want to make sense of it or meaning of it. This is a great way to make it purposeful.
Absolutely.
I understand there's some intergenerational bridging going on too. Tell me about that.
We not only support the patient, so say a 35-year-old mom comes to us and she's got young children and she's got aging parents that are now caregivers. We'll not only support her with emotional support, we'll support her spouse who's trying to keep it all together. We'll support the grandparents.
Well, what would you say to viewers who are dealing with a recent cancer diagnosis?
I would tell them they're not alone, that there is an organization out there who understands what they're going through, that they can have hope by reaching out, calling us, going to the website, and being matched with someone who's walked that path before them. Hope is powerful medicine.
And there's a whole precision medicine piece where we're able to really understand each person's very specific diagnosis. Breast cancer isn't just breast cancer, lung cancer isn't just lung cancer. We can get a very specific idea of what your specific cancer is and treat it specific to you.
I want to repeat that because in a way it's a genetic disorder, and each genetic blueprint or fingerprint is different from cancer to cancer, and each cancer will change across its treatment, and what's expressed on the cells and how the cells behave changes. It's a new world. New world. Thank you guys for doing this work. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Fantastic. So for more information, very simple, go to CanCare, CanCare.org, and we've got more ahead. Stay with us.